Mr. Speaker, sir, I thank the honourable member for asking this question. On Tuesday, I presented a ministerial statement on the business licensing reform that has taken place from January this year. In addition to that, this is what I have to say, Mr. Speaker, sir, that over the years, one of the main efforts of the Fijian government has been to improve the quality and efficiency of service delivery through reforms, including better use of technology. We have invested in infrastructure that will enable services to reach our people faster. Various e-government initiatives have been launched that are taking services closer to the people. Mr. Speaker, sir, on 10th July 2019, we took another step forward in the process of simplifying doing business in Fiji. With the launch of BizFiji portal, we have broken down barriers to information. We are breaking down the red tapes and bureaucracy in government systems and processes. In other words, we have got standardized information now on Biz portal, which the investors can access, general public can access, and the service providers also know that this is the information which is on Biz portal, and they cannot change their tune when investors knock on their door. We have not just stopped at the launch of BizFiji, but gone a step further with the launch of the reform business licensing process, which has standardized the application process across all 13 municipalities. There are now only 2 processes required for business license. Business licenses for the first time are not assessed the same way, but risk-based assessment is undertaken by the municipalities. This has enabled faster and easier processing, thus leading to reduction in time and cost of doing business. In addition, all business licenses are issued in 48 hours. Mr. Speaker, sir, there were a number of reforms that were implemented after May 2019, such as registration of companies and tax registration online, launch of personal properties register, BizFiji portal, and business license reform. The World Bank Group Doing Business Report Survey cutoff date is around April-May of each year. So if the reforms have taken place before May of each year, that is not considered in the ranking, but it will be considered in the following year. So despite the various reforms that had taken place after May 2018, you've seen that the rank has not improved. It has actually dropped from 101 to 102. But we do anticipate that these reforms will be taken into consideration in the 2021 report. Mr. Speaker, in addition, the Cabinet last month approved a bold target of being ranked in the top 50 in terms of doing business by the year 2025. It now becomes the mandate of Ease of Doing Business Task Force to adhere their monitoring, supervisory, and review role to ensure the targets are met. The task force will also articulate progress to World Bank Group through appropriate reporting mechanism. Mr. Speaker, in conclusion, I wish to highlight that over the next few months, we will be populating BizFiji with information in other areas of doing business, such as trading across border and paying taxes. The new business processes that will be put online will not only be information, but will also link to those services that are available online. The end goal is to have a portal for all business-related information and approvals. As we modernize the way Fijians can interact with and access information on government services and personnel, we expect that officials and civil servants will ensure the most up-to-date information is available in real time, that it is readily available and accurate for our people. That is what we owe to our fellow Fijians to ensure continued strong and positive growth. Mr. Speaker, sir, thank you for allowing me to take the floor.